Good afternoon. My name is Sinepa Orafael, and today I wanted to talk about walk-ins. This subject has to deal with my childhood. Basically, I wanted to talk about it and just to get it out there. Just get it out there because I know it has something to do with a walk-in, possibly. Also, this may be linked to what my this may be possibly linked to what my walk-in soul is experiencing now that I am an adult woman. I'm finally realizing that now all of the lost pieces are being put together, sort of like a puzzle piece, or as you would like to describe, possibly say you have bought a puzzle and it's taking time to fit all of the pieces together. So this is what I'm going through and experiencing now as a starseed adult. So what I wanted to talk about in this video today has to do with going back to when I was a young child. So something had happened when I was about 5 or 6 at the time. So this may have been possible when I was still a young girl. So I want to get the story out there because I think it all ties in with my starseed lineage, starseed story here as a physical human adult here on Earth. So when my walk-in soul, when that walk-in had first made contact with my other human soul, this was when I was a young child. And it's funny because this memory still lives on within me, even to this day. So it all started when I was back in Nevada. I was raised in Nevada, a small ghost town. So this all goes back to where I was 5 or 6, and I was at my friend's house. We were playing, just doing our thing. We were just playing out in her backyard, doing whatever. And I remember I was standing on the stairs because their house was 2-story. It was a 2-story house, and I remember as a young child, I was standing on their steps with a glass in my hand. and my friend Katie and Peter, they were just sitting on the couch watching TV, and something happened to where my young soul, my young human soul, had what she was in shock when the walk-in had came in and had told my other soul something that was not to fully manifest until now. So I was on the steps. I was on the stair steps, watching TV, and that anime series called Sailor Moon came on. And this happened to where my other soul was in shock because my walk-in soul had told my other soul something. And when this union happened, I automatically just, I don't know, something happened to where my mind was shattered, and I dropped the glass. I dropped the drinking glass on the floor, and it shattered. And when this happened, I could not fully understand why it happened, why I just let go of the glass and let it shatter on the floor. Because this did not come into a realization until later on in my life. And now that I think that it was possibly a walk-in that had happened, this may have tied in with me as a young girl dropping the glass on the floor and it shattering when I saw the Sailor Moon come onto the TV. And I did not understand why I did this. I fully did not understand why I dropped the glass. Like, it was just a television show. Like, you know, it wasn't that amazing to me. It's just, I don't know, it was really baffling to me. You know, for so long, I've been trying to figure out why I dropped the glass in the first place, and now I'm finally thinking and comprehending that it possibly could have been a walk-in. Now this walk-in could be from Middle Earth. I have no idea. You know, it could be a deceased Volpemi soul that had come down, was a walk-in into my body, into my young physical body. And now I fully realize that I have power within the dream worlds, within a certain dream world that I wish to be in. Now, with the Sailor Moon show, with that show being on the television, my walk-in soul had told my birthed human soul, that I was destined to do something more in this life. And that's when my other soul was shocked to hear that, and I just, when that union happened, to where both of these souls were making contact, I just let go of the glass and it shattered. And as sensitive as I am, I just automatically felt bad when that happened. So I had to go outside and just let my emotions go a little bit. So I told my friend, well, after we were done cleaning up the mess, I just told my friend, well, I'm gonna go home because, we lived right across the way from each other. So I told my friend that I was gonna go home and just relax and just be by myself. So I was distraught that I just up and did that, and I had no idea why. So she was like, okay, well, I hope you feel better soon. I'm like, thanks. I'm just gonna go now. So, because her parents were, my friend's parents at the time were really strict. So, and they were like, what happened? Like, that fell on the floor. So now, today, I fully realize that it possibly, I could possibly have a walk-in soul within me right now. So this is just to all gain that spiritual knowledge that is coming forth right now. All of these downloads and all these channelings I've been getting are being sent down to my walk-in soul from the Vulpecula dimension. And this is the whole reason why I'm making a foxtail and all of that. Just making that attire because my normal human self wouldn't really understand why I would be making a big foxtail to wear, or these costumes that I've been planning to make for myself. This all has to do with the dream world, and I know that I have some business to do within the dream worlds. And this is where I will meet my star family, my spirit family. And the Vulpemi have known this ever since I was a young child. So a Vulpemi walk-in soul had to come within my physical body in order to fully gather up the information here from the other star souls that are bringing me this information from the other star dimensions. So in a way, this had to happen, and I had to get this video out there because this could have possibly linked to that childhood experience that happened, and I could not fully understand why that happened. So now I have a clear picture of what my destiny is supposed to be like, what I'm supposed to do. Because I'm limited to what I can do in this physical life, but in the dream world, you can do anything. You can do anything you want. You can see anybody you want. So, in a way, I have to prepare and set up my my goals in a certain way now, in order for my light missions to work in the physical life. I have to do things a certain way now, because this has all come to me in spiritual downloads and all of that. So yeah, I believe that I have a Volpemi walking within me right now, and she and I are receiving downloads from the other star dimensions, preferably my home dimension, and Altair and Lyra, I think. And this is all coming down as one, and it comes down in like many packs of like different downloads. So yeah, I had to get that out there, you guys. I hope this video had helped to bring a much clearer understanding of about the many types of walk-ins, and what they possibly could mean, and what they possibly could mean for you in your physical life right now. Because if a walk-in did come in, you have to make, it's a responsibility almost. You have to think about what's good for yourself, what's good for your spiritual self right now, and how you can spiritually grow without any distractions, without these worldly distractions tearing you apart from what you're supposed to do. Because once you've realized that you have a walk-in within you, your life is supposed to be something more now. And in my case, this all has to do with the dream world. Because my star ancestors, my star spirit family, they come and appear to you within your dreams. And I had another dream, another profound dream, to where my walk-in, this may have been about a year ago. So I had remembered this dream. So excuse me. My walk-in soul had called for a ship within my dream. And I remember the ship as clear as day. The ship was really large. It was floating in the sky, and above the ship, underneath the ship was like really it had the watery reflections on the bottom of the ship, and it looked like it was the watery reflections were a part of the ship. And this in this dream, this may have been my walk-in star soul calling for help or calling for assistance to maybe like do a soul repair on her or something, or something to that extent. The ship had come down to maybe just restore her spirit energy, or just to restore her energy for more of this physical life. So when the star soul, when the walk-in star soul had come back into my body from that dream, you know, she could have been fully restored in spirit energy to continue on down here in this physical life with me. So I believe that this is possible, that this walk-in has happened. There may be different cases of walk-ins, but this is my story. This is my walk-in story, and now I fully understand why that event happened in my childhood, and I wasn't able to fully comprehend what had happened for so long. And now that it's come to me, now that it has come to me in full fruition, I believe that there is a walk-in coexisting with my other soul. And that's why I'm receiving these spiritual downloads from the Vulpecula dimension. Now there's so many other things that I need to figure out too as well, because I haven't fully been able to go into the dream world yet how I want to. And there are answers there that I need to figure out, that I need to fully understand first, because I'm getting these downloads from the universe, and I don't really know. I don't really know what's fully going on. Like I'm kind of getting the gist of it, but it needs to be explained to me more.